How's this hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Borderlands The Handsome Collection. And in today's episode, I just noticed how cool my character looks with the Nord Fleet. It's almost like I matched my character's outfit to my rocket launcher. Anyway, so what was I talking about? I was talking about me getting a new job. I might start next week or in 2 weeks. I'm not sure how much recording opportunities I have left. Oh, that's the firewall, I guess. So I'm thinking of recording more Monster Hunter episodes this week, but I'm not gonna upload them anytime soon. I'm gonna record like holiday specials, kind of like I did with Skyrim. Like once I finished the last DLC to Skyrim, the island one, I forgot what it was called, the Dragonborn DLC. I immediately recorded holiday specials made inside of Skyrim, to the point where my summer DLC, I mean holiday special, I know summer isn't a holiday, but I still treat it as such. I recorded that video like a year in advance. It just sat on my, YouTube account waiting to come out for over a year.
That bandit from Helios? Figures. They gave up their moonshot cannons real easy. Now I can launch my paradise gas wherever my eye can see. Adapt and reuse. That's called strategy. You know, if you ever want to taste victory for a change.
So ready to kill that guy. Get Tannis those samples, killer.
He reminds me of the guy from the Rafa trailer for Borderlands 4, the evil commander guy, who's all about saving.
Oh, yes. I'm secure in one of my many hidden panic shelters. Handy when you live in a constant state of panic. Enough small talk. Get me those samples and we'll have a plant monster army of our own in
So, in this location you can trigger the glitch for triple the damage, but as it turns out, it's not as easy as just getting to this place. You need to progress the story a little bit. Now look at that car combat. I haven't done that in ages. I don't know if it's even worth doing because these guys are fucking annoying. And there's a side quest there.
You might find yourself hitting harder while fighting within a gas pocket. Strange, but potentially helpful. Do keep a close eye on your exposure level.
Yeah, so see there's like a gas meter at the top.
In which case, I have some other novels for your perusal. Judgment-free zone. Look for close foe.
Since when are you judgment-free zone? You're judging people all the goddamn time.
I see the gas has infected the local fauna as well.
Based off of their intelligence, mainly.
Take examples from those infected scabs.
So now that I have an infinite source of... Oh, look at that. It's a new rarity they added in this DLC. A rainbow rarity. It's only in this DLC. It goes between pretty much every rarity, which is cool because for like a split second you can see some rarities that don't exist, like a red rarity for a moment there. For a moment it looks like it's legendary. Then it goes into blue, purple. I don't know, it's pretty cute. There's a relic you can get later that I like using, but it's probably like the game's final item I'm gonna actually fucking pick up because I ain't using anything else from this DLC. I might try to like use this item just to kind of show him off.
Likely that this gas is naturally occurring. Someone engineered it.
Kill infected skags. Collect infected flower samples. So wait, what do we need to do? Punch it?
The gas has been elegantly designed to increase biomass at
There's some weird like visuals going on in this, like as you can see. It's like a bitmap that always it's always forced to face you, but then there's some like weird shit while it actually does faces you. I guess once you fill out the meter all the way up, you slowly take damage, but I don't really fucking know.
Now we must discern how the gas is infecting humans.
Now Tannis is truly a woman attracted to intelligence. Like a bit too much. Had a conversation with a friend of mine a long time ago, and he said that he's attracted to intelligence in women. I was questioning whether it's not one of those things people fucking say just to not seem shallow, like, oh, I'm attracted to huge tits. No, actually, I'm attracted to intelligence. I don't want to make fun of him. I'm not doing that. I'm making fun of people who say that in general, but, you know. Like, whether that's true or not, like, are people really attracted to intelligence? Are you really gonna pass up a girl with, I don't know, perfect fucking huge tits for a girl who wear glasses? What do you count as intelligence anyway? And look at that, that's the only fucking use for the Logan's gun. I can stand here a bit, get my rockets back. If you get like a really low level, like if I went back to normal mode and got myself like a level 30 Logan's gun, or whatever level it would drop at, then I would deal less damage to me, and basically the only purpose of the Logan's gun in my equipment would be to regain rockets.
You won't enjoy this.
Which isn't a bad purpose. But still, out of all legendary pistols in this game, Logan's gun's got to be the shittiest. Some people say the Gob is the shittiest, some people say the Gunnerang is the shittiest. I don't know, at least with those fucking guns you can play the game like it's intended. I mean, I'm still shooting, right? I just killed those two skags by shooting them like the game intended, but I don't know if that's what I mean. I don't know what the fuck I mean. So, another thing, I've been talking about Castlevania. I've been watching a lot of Castlevania lore videos. And you know what I was thinking about? Like, Lords of Shadows is never in a million fucking years ever going to get a third installment. And I was thinking, what are other video game franchises that are absolutely never going to get a sequel? I was thinking Star Wars Force Unleashed is definitely never getting a sequel. Those games aren't even canon anymore. The only thing I can see them doing nowadays is maybe like a remaster bundle of the 2 installments with all the DLCs. But even that's very unlikely, because why would they remaster a Star Wars game that isn't even canonical to the other Star Wars games? It might confuse people. Like, what do you mean Darth Vader had a secret apprentice? Where's Cal Kestis in this game? Well, that's where he is. Nowhere, because he doesn't exist in this universe. Nor does Starkiller exist. Even though Starkiller is such a badass character, people have been... that's the only thing I wish they brought back into canon at this point. I don't know what other fucking things that I like aren't canon, but I know for sure that Star Wars Force Unleashed isn't canon. And I'm not saying they should bring it back to canon, but I think an idea of reintroducing Starkiller would be pretty awesome. Because he's a fucking dope-ass character, and I want him to be like he was in the game, just a powerhouse. Not to mention, he was voiced by the guy who does Darth Maul. I forgot his voice. I mean name. So this is the shield I usually use on my Axton. Because the equipment I currently have is something I've been using on my Axton. I got the Stormfront, I got the Hornet, I got the Varuk, Layuda, and the Nordfleet. So it seems like my Axton is the more favorable character, because he's got pretty much the best shit in the game. And yeah, he's my favorite. Though Maya slowly climbs the ladder of being my maybe second favorite, because Axton is like my first character I ever made, but Maya is like the most complete character I ever did. And then on third spot would be my Gage, which was my original Let's Play character. And then, I don't know, my Salvador, I guess? Then you have my Krieg and my Psycho, my Krieg and my Assassin, who I don't even like. Yeah, honestly, the only 2 classes I'm not a big fan of in this game are Assassin and Psycho. I used to not be a fan of Maya, but now I kinda grew to like her a bit. Only a bit, because I still find her special ability not working sometimes to be fucking dumb as all hell. And the Stormfront is a fucking awesome grenade. Check it out what it does. Can you see what it does? Well, it does a lot of electric damage, because it always comes with electricity. these guys are using some really
Challenge complete.
some good guns. They're not like bandits. I wish there was like somebody who would go into details about. Oh yeah, I meant to be using this. The flavor text of this rocket launcher says blow up everything, and it seems pretty accurate. Sorry, what was I talking about? Because I'm talking about a million fucking things at once and then getting confused.
A breakthrough! We all know that the Pandoran atmosphere is chock full of benign spores. The gas mutates the spores already present in our lungs. Oh, wonderful. The spores spread to the brain, taking over the nervous system. The subjects are left nearly mindless, like a slag huff addict or a music enthusiast.
A music enthusiast.
I have disappointing news. I lack the expertise necessary to synthesize the gas and create our own...
Tannis is into music.
hybrids.
I don't know why.
Again, not doing that. You sound just like that university ethics board. No matter. Return to the back burner and send me those samples. I'm running out of iridium, so I'm gonna make one last sweep for survivors.
You think when the voice actors for Lilith and Tannis, because keep in mind it's the same person who voices both the characters, has to keep in mind to like not make Lilith sound too much like Tannis, or not make Tannis sound too much like Lilith at all times in her head. Do you think when she records her dialogue between Lilith and Tannis, she just kind of does it like all in a row? Or do you think she records Lilith first and then Tannis second? I don't know. Or do you think she goes Lilith dialogue, then she takes a break, maybe a sip of water, she like goes into her Tannis persona, and then she does Tannis dialogue? I don't know. Go to the back burner. So we gotta get back. But there's a side quest. I gotta see it. I gotta do it. Check that. Check this out. It's Helios. You may be wondering, what the fuck is it doing on the surface? Wasn't it that, like, wasn't it by the moon? Wait, where the fuck is the moon? Oh, it's behind it. Wasn't it, like, floating in the air in the last DLC? Why is it on the ground now? Well, the Helios station got shut down, and the new, the Tales of the Borderlands. The Helios station fell over and hurt its legs. It was pretty awesome. Oh, my head is killing me. So, I've been talking about some stuff. Yeah, Castlevania. Oh yeah, I meant to plug in my fucking Steam Deck to charge. I'm gonna fucking do that now, because I'm gonna forget about it. Alright. So, what the fuck are these sounds? It's like always in my left ear. What is that? So annoying. Constantly here on the left. Alright, fuck these sounds, I don't care. What's this side quest about? Hello?
But you, bud.
Marcus.
Hey, that's my line. Get away from that door.
Marcus isn't even in Borderlands 4. He does the narration, but he doesn't appear in the game like he does in the third one.
What do you think you're doing?
And neither does Crazy Earl.
I ain't got nothing. Quit rubbing it in. Vault Hunter. I finagled a spot in Earl's...
Crazy Earl is voiced by Randy Pitchford. I think that's the only fucking contribution to this series he does anymore.
But he doesn't have any food. You will assist me. Go get me some food. And you know you will be handsomely rewarded.
I've been playing a lot of Payday yesterday with my friends. And yeah, the game's pretty cool, and my friend says that if you play on like a lower difficulty, you can pretty much play it like a single player game. Kinda like how I used to play Left 4 Dead with bots. And I've been thinking about it, like, man, I do plan on making a Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 Let's Play. Should I should I like make a let's play of Payday now? I am enjoying the game, I gotta say. I ain't sure if I should make a let's play out of it, but I don't know. Maybe one day I'll sit down and be like, what let's play should I make? I'm in a mood for making a let's play out of a first-person shooter on PC that has something to do with robbing banks. What game should I play? Oh yeah, the only one that tackles that fucking niche. Payday. Also, what's been going on with Payday 3? Because like I don't really follow what the fuck with the Payday community or anything about Payday, so I don't really know what's been going on with Payday 3. But apparently it's been kind of sucky. Sucky. As in, wasn't that like a case a while back as well with some other video game franchise where? Yeah, it was the case with, I guess, Overwatch, right? Like, where Overwatch 2 came out and nobody fucking liked it and people just wanted to play the first one. But Blizzard made it so you can't fucking play the first one. But like, in case of Payday, you can still play the second game. So you don't need to rely on the third game that people don't like. I'm not sure why they don't like it. Maybe it just simply doesn't have as much content as the second game. Because the second game has a fuck ton of content, right? Oh yeah, there's like mimics that are reskins. There's like plant mimics. This DLC reuses a lot of shit from the previous ones, and apparently it reuses mechanics such as the plant corrosion, like, you know, the mechanic of this being poisoned by plants. That was supposed to be a mechanic, and the whole thing about people turning into plant zombies, like in fucking Last of Us or some shit, that was apparently going to be featured as a mechanic and a story thing in a cancelled DLC to Borderlands the pre-sequel, where the main characters would go on a trip, on like a cruise in space, and basically the cruise ship was gonna be taken over by a plant monstrosity or whatever the fuck. Yeah, unfortunately we never got that DLC because by the time... Because 2K Australia was fucking closed down. And whether that was the fault of pre-sequel underperforming... And the reason pre-sequel underperformed isn't fucking 2K's Australia or the fucking quality of the game. It's because it fucking game came out as like PS4 was coming out. So what did it resulted in? It resulted in people not giving a fuck about it because they were trying to transition from PS3 to PS4. So very few people played it. And I feel like most people who played pre-sequel and loved it, played it when it came out as part of the Handsome Collection, just like I did. I never played the original release of Borderlands the pre-sequel. I only played it when they released it on the Handsome Collection. Pretty cool, seeing some classic Borderlands 2 enemies. You know what, in Borderlands, the fourth DLC in Borderlands 3, the one with Krieg, they didn't brought back they brought back nomads from Borderlands 2, but they most importantly brought back the voice lines from Borderlands 2, and like hearing those voice lines from this game in Borderlands 3, it's pretty cute.
Who are you, my mother? Get off my case. Oh, I'll be your mom, all right. What does that even mean? You don't have to mean nothing. This is my house.
Yeah, so Marcus and Earl are getting into some crazy sitcom shenanigans. They're an odd couple. Get it? Because that's the name of the quest, the oddest couple. Give me my rockets back. Look, I can kind of move. Wait. I'm getting up the stairs by blowing my fucking feet. Here's a fucking challenge for you. I've seen so many deranged fucking challenges for Borderlands 4, like, can you beat Borderlands 4 without moving the camera? And the guy plays it by just simply not moving the camera ever. and the only way he moves the camera is like he has to position himself towards an enemy. It's like, I get it, it's a challenge, and like you want to see whether you can beat the game like that, and I bet he got a lot of views on that. I watched the video, I don't remember how many views he got, but fuck, who cares? But man, why would you in your right fucking mind want to ever fucking play a video game and handicap yourself like that? Can you beat Borderlands 2 without your fucking head? I don't know, let's try it out. I'm about to cut it off. Okay, so I found 2 pieces of food for Marcus. Here's a cool little echo.
Found a package full of heads outside camp today.
Look, it's Captain Flint. Didn't we kill them ages ago? Pretty sure we killed him and his son. Good riddance. Yeah, the younger brother of Captain Flint. I'm assuming he's also the younger brother of Baron Flint.
Sending assassins after him is just my way of keeping in touch. A little more personal than a mercenary day card, you know? You know? Hey, I asked you a question, diary!
You'd find it interesting. Oh yeah, Claptrap has a new voice actor in the DLC already. Wait, did I blow up my car? Oh no. Can I have yours? Oh Jesus. Guess not. Oh, what? What the fuck? I was about to blow him up. Why did I die? Can you not steal cars in this game? Is that not a thing?
The Hyperion Corporation wishes to
You can steal cars in the first game. I don't know. Maybe they added that as a function in the first game. I'm fucking sure. So, what was I talking about? Castlevania. Yeah, I want to finish that stupid challenge today in Castlevania with the towers. I'm really close to the end of it. And fight Dracula and finish up the game. And then next I'm gonna play Mock at the Old Country. And maybe after that I'll play some Adventure Time, Pirates of NK Iridium. I've been thinking about playing that game because I've been watching a lot of Adventure Time. I also been watching some more Andor, and yeah, I think I only have like 3 episodes left. And it looks awesome. And speaking of Star Wars, they released a trailer for a new Star Wars movie, and you know what? I like all these TV shows, but I really miss the experience of going to see the fucking movies in a theater, a Star Wars movie, no less. Like the last one was obviously episode 9, and we haven't seen anything since then. And there's been like projects, but they all been cancelled and shit like that. And apparently like people are working on multiple Star Wars movies at this point. Like, if you ever seen the Rebel Moon movies, which are both fucking garbage, apparently they came from a cancelled Star Wars project. And maybe it's for the better that it was cancelled, because those movies are garbage.
That is beautiful.
Whoa. Was it? It's like... What the fuck? What is that, a Brothers in Arms reference? I don't get it. It's a slick rifle, and that's it. I don't think it's a unique blue gun, but like the helmet looks kind of strangely not Borderlands-y. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's called Mandalorian and Grogu, which basically feels like it's a movie-length Mandalorian episode, and apparently Grogu can speak already, so that's kind of funny. So yeah, that's kind of what the movie's gonna be, I guess. It's just gonna be like a continuation of Mandalorian. It's like Mandalorian Season 4, except instead of a TV show, it's a movie now. And I guess I'm fine with that. I don't really care what the movie's about. I just kind of want to go and see some Star Wars. Once I finish Andor Season 2, I think it might be the final season, because how many more adventures can you fit? Like, we know how Andor ends in Rogue One, so how many adventures can you fucking fit before he's dead? In Andor, I mean, in Rogue One. Not to mention they brought the HK droid. Not HK. The Imperial droid from Rogue One. finally made his appearance in episode 10 of season 2. So I think season 2 now in the final 3 episodes is finally gonna go into the direction of tying into just straight up, you know, tying right directly into Rogue One. Because I honestly can't think of like how many more adventures can Andor go on before he we all know how his adventure ends. And it was really cool to see what he's been up to before that, but like it's like the fucking Obi-Wan show where they talk about how Ewan McGregor would be up for another season of Kenobi. But like how many fucking adventures did Obi-Wan got himself into? Well, he was meant to be staying incognito and looking over Luke Skywalker. Like how many fucking adventures did he got himself into? I can maybe believe one more like season, kind of like with Andor, like maybe one more adventure, and maybe this time like Obi-Wan directly has to save Luke from some trouble, and maybe they could make a funny little thing where he saves his life, but like he never interacts directly with him, unlike he did with Leia. Right? So like he never directly interacts with Luke or something. So that Luke never really knows much about Uncle Ben. It's just that, but like he always protected him. I don't know. I can go for like one more season of Obi-Wan. But like with season 1, you had that whole face-off between Darth Vader and Obi-Wan. Who could you make like the big okay, Obi-Wan himself is a pretty big draw for the show, but who else could make an appearance? Like Darth Maul is dead at this point. Actually, I don't know if he's dead yet, but in Star Wars, fucking what was it called? Rebels, right? We find out that Darth Maul hasn't really seen Obi-Wan in a while, until he finally seen him during their final confrontation. So if we find out all of a sudden that they've been also fighting plenty of fucking times in between that kind of take away from that moment, if I'm being honest. So I don't think they should bring Darth Maul back. Not to mention Darth Maul is getting his own spin-off, so I don't know. They should bring back General Grievous. Nah, that'd be stupid. He blew up. Count Dooku lost his head.
Bring me a gun, something big like a rocket launcher.
Here's my Nord fleet.
And also,
I ain't fair to nothing. Except cotton balls. Hate them things.
See, like, am I insane, or is Marcus like is writing in this DLC already showing glimpses of just how annoying it got in Borderlands 3? Characters are just fucking speaking way too much. Just shut the fuck up already. Like, especially Vaughn, I think. Remember that scene in Tales of the Borderlands when Fiona is making fun of the way Reese and Vaughn talk to each other? It feels like they took that scene where they were making fun of each other and they took that as what the character of Vaughn is now. It's like Vaughn feels like his own parody.
What's done is done, I guess. To be honest, I'm a bit relieved to be out of there. The whole place smelled like cat pee. But there were no cats. Besides, I can't stay mad at you. You're still my best customer.
See, Logan's Gun, Meta. You just get a Nord fleet and a Logan's Gun and you just blow up everything in your path.
Also, leave me alone. Now that I got me some privacy, I gotta things to do.
Masturbate all night long.
Hey y'all, welcome to New and Improved Get Your Ride.
Yeah. So, Star Wars. I'm really looking forward to the new movie. It's coming out next year. Also, Mortal Kombat 2 is coming out next year, and probably not Batman 2, but there aren't really any other movies I'm looking forward to. New Batman, the new Star Wars they announced, and Mortal Kombat 2, and that's it. And that's it. That's it. That's all I'm looking forward to. I ain't looking forward to anything else. And another thing is that. Yeah, the Star Wars Darth Maul TV show, season 2 of Fallout. And that's it, really. I don't think I'm looking forward to anything else.
Dissect it with your weapon of choice. Like I always say, the more
Can I use the
horrifying
Nord Fleet?
specimens, the merrier.
Tannis, can I use the Nord Fleet? I'm using the Nord Fleet.
Pointless, but well done.
So, you see this meter whenever I enter these clouds? Towards the end of the DLC, you get a upgrade where you no longer take damage when you're inside the cloud, but whenever you're inside the cloud, you get triple the damage. But you know, you're taking you're constantly filling out the bar at the top, and if it fills up, you start taking damage. But you deal more damage while you're inside the cloud yourself. But towards the end of the DLC, you get the antidote that Tannis is talking about, and then you're immune to the negative effects of the cloud, so you only have the positive effects of it, of having increased damage. And if you're inside the cloud and then you enter a car and just simply drive out of the cloud, you keep the effect of your damage buff, and you can go with that effect anywhere you want. You can fast travel to, I don't know, the ancient dragons of destruction, and you have like triple the damage. I'm saying triple, but it's like, it kind of depends whether it's triple or double. Not sure why, like some guns seem to do double the damage while others do triple the damage. I ain't sure what causes it to change like that. And neither do I give a fuck, actually. But yeah, I might want to perform that glitch while I'll be fighting the raid boss of this location, and I might want to perform that glitch where I get instant shield recovery. That'd be fun, I think.
And completely disrobed, so that there is nothing between me and the laboratory-grade mylar of this biohazard suit. The sensation is very satisfying.
Biohazard suit. So yeah, Star Wars, Fallout, blah blah blah. I was watching so much Castlevania shit and playing Castlevania. I'm like really looking forward to a new Castlevania show. A friend of mine told me that Nocturne is actually going to be continued. But well, the only way they can continue Nocturne is by adapting Symphony of the Night. So yeah, I guess bringing back Dracula, actually it would make sense with Shaft and Dracula and Maria coming back and interacting more with Alucard, because I don't think she interacted with Alucard a lot in Nocturne. So Nocturne is more or less based off of Castlevania Rondo of Blood. Pretty sure that's the only one it's based off of. And then, like, Castlevania the first season is mainly based off of Castlevania 3 on the NES. You know, where Trevor, Sypha, and Alucard, and also Grant in the original game, but in the show he's absent. Oh, look, it's Zed, and it's Moxie, and I can't speak to them.
Sanctuary all overgrown like that? Do me a favor and wax the place when you get up there.
She's got an awesome design in Borderlands 4, I actually really like it. But people complain about her design in Borderlands 3, I don't really know, I like all of her designs. Even the one in the Tina DLC where she looks like a German. Pretty cute.
Tannis is working on an ASTRO. In the meantime,
If I was German, I'm sure I would appreciate that a whole lot more.
No, Lilith. Me and Talon got a nice perch up by Mount Scarab. We might have found a way up to Sanctuary.
Mordecai.
That's Mount Scarab.
to hear from you.
It's pretty cool, actually.
I wasn't gonna let you
Oh,
fight
shit.
this one without me. Oh crap! Brace yourselves! Bunch of Hector Salad soldiers ahead of your way.
Ellie!
It's time for a fight. Those
The
defenses ready?
city's taking a piss.
Almost. Could use some help getting more turrets online.
How the fuck is he sending his soldiers that way? It looks like
For me, will you?
a barrage of missiles, not soldiers. I mean, I think that's what he's doing. I don't fucking know. Why is he aiming over there and not slightly over here to kill all of us? Could have easily fucking killed us all the way up from his castle on the top of a hill. I think Hector's pretty cool. I don't know. I think the timekeeper kind of seems like Hector a little bit, doesn't he? Look at that low police call. Jesus. It's really funny. Anyway, I guess we're gonna continue next episode. Oh, look, a bank. Cool. Dude, I lost $2 million due to that fucking car running me over. But that wasn't my fucking fault. Nah, whatever. Money's kind of worthless in this game anyway. Just for buying ammo. So, yeah, anyway, I think I'm gonna finish up here. We only have one main quest going on. I'm going all the way with Elemental while I play as Maya, because why the fuck wouldn't I? So, Logan Gun's fucking garbage. I don't want to even fucking ever see it. I think I'm actually gonna go between episodes and put these items away, because they're so fucking trash. I don't want to have nothing to do with them. Yeah, I fucking hate these fucking items, so I'm gonna get the fuck rid of them. So, yeah, not much is known about the Star Wars movie. I was actually gonna look up some stuff while I'm done with the video, just to kind of, I don't know, get some more info on it, what it's gonna be about. And that's kind of it. I talked about how I have these job offers, and today and yesterday I've been talking to these job agencies, so I might start work tomorrow, next week, not tomorrow, but next week, or maybe in 2 weeks. I'm not sure which job agency to go with, if I'm being honest, and yeah, I don't really know what the fuck I'm doing with my life at the moment, but most important to me at the moment is to get some fucking money, because I've been robbed out of all my fucking money. I need my money back. Maybe I'll buy Metal Gear Solid Delta and Borderlands 4 like I wanted to with my first paycheck. And I guess I'll be working and living in Netherlands soon enough. Hope I'll be able to rent some place and you know, kind of like and kind of fucking, man, I'm so confused. And you know, get my PS5 and record some Let's Plays. That's what I was trying to say. Sorry about that. I'm a fucking mess. Anyway, see you fellas in the next episode. Bye.